foresee Ilia Topuria coming up to welterweight, potentially winning the title and staying and just defending against welterweights?
No.
No, we don't
No,
see
we
that.
don't.
You know, and he just growing into the lightweight division, and so we don't see that. Of course, it would be just for what, to make a humongous fight for the company, a big fight for the company, and yeah, but the thing is just for that. It's for the entertainment purpose of that fight happening. But in that case, what does Islam have to gain from that? Islam just put the work in and grew into this division and went out there and dominated the current champion. What does he gain from fighting Ilia Topuria, who was a featherweight, moved up to lightweight, and now moving up to welterweight? Really nothing to gain except all to lose. If something goes wrong and you lose, you lost to a featherweight.
Demetrius Johnson caught it before anyone else. That painful expression on Jack Della Maddalena's face told a story all its own. Jack wasn't just losing, he was in serious pain. MMA Guru later confirmed what many suspected. After reviewing the footage, he pinpointed the exact moment in round 2 when Islam Makhachev's relentless pressure twisted Jack's body awkwardly, possibly cracking a rib. It wasn't just a control move or a submission setup. It was Islam physically breaking down his opponent piece by piece. What fans saw as a tough fight was actually something much more brutal, a masterclass in dominance that left a top contender visibly broken. This was more than just a loss for Jack. It was proof of how terrifyingly efficient Islam has become.
Guy out there that's talking a lot of shit, and his name is Ilia Topuria. Is there any chance of that, Ali?
But brother, at the end of the day, you know, honestly, like, I don't understand this guy. Like, he's just, my opinion, just be yourself. Like, just, you have to be yourself. Like, you know, and I think, you know, I met this guy before. He's like a decent guy, honestly. Like, he's like nice, but in a way, like, we get this thing from him, like, you know, you went there, you haven't even defended your title once. You understand? Islam defended 4 times. You know, have a couple fights. Islam will fight him. It's no problem. But in a way, why Islam? What Islam have benefit of beating Ilia Topuria?
That painful look stayed with everyone who watched. Analyst Sheldon Nunes said it triggered something deep, like a fatherly instinct to step in and help. Even Daniel Cormier admitted it was hard to watch Jack Della Maddalena so defeated and emotionally spent. It wasn't just about being outmatched, it was about the real human toll of this sport, the kind of toll that even seasoned fighters and commentators could feel in their gut. What played out inside that octagon wasn't just a technical beatdown, it was a raw, emotional moment showing the cost of fighting at the very highest level.
You're gonna be in the cage 20 pounds less than Islam. You understand? You know, and create your own legacy. Build your own self. You're young, you're hungry, you're good. You know, make your money, run your contract out and get a new contract. You understand? And fight Islam for big prize money. Let Islam do his thing, you do your thing, and after that you guys fight. But in a way, I feel he's taking a page out of Connor's book. When big fights on, get on Twitter and write, and you get attention. Earn your own attention. Live your own legacy. Don't live legacy of other people.
Despite the intensity, Islam Makhachev's performance left no one untouched. Arman Sarukian said straight out that he didn't expect it to be so one-sided. He thought Jack would at least defend a few takedowns or land something clean, but Islam made it look effortless. From the opening bell, he dictated everything. Pace, distance, control. It was total domination. With that victory, Islam became the 11th fighter in UFC history to hold 2 belts, lightweight and welterweight. Henry Cejudo broke it down perfectly, saying that casual fans might not understand how rare that is. He praised Islam's ability to mix leg kicks and takedowns round after round, slowly draining Jack's strength. This wasn't chaos. It was precision, planning, and execution. A cold, methodical breakdown of a world-class fighter.
That is no secret. I love Islam. And I'm close with all those guys over there, Khabib and Zuba and Usman and Umar. I like those guys. I really do. And also with Rizvan and Ali working with the mix, there's no animosity here. There's no bad blood, just competition. We do this for free in the gym every day. Now, for us to go out there and just entertain the masses, I love it. I think it will be great. Now, on fight week and fight night, we're staring at each other, knowing that we are going to have to punch each other. I think that feeling might change momentarily, but if I do hurt him and he's down and there's a follow-up shot to potentially put him away, that's the difference is I won't take that shot.
Another interesting insight came from analyst Subbo, who pointed out a costly mistake by Jack. He kept standing up right at the end of each round instead of staying down and using the remaining seconds to rest. It sounds small, but against someone like Islam, that mistake adds up fast. Subbo said, "If you're on your back and there are only a few seconds left, stay there. Use every bit of recovery time." Jack's habit of popping up too soon ended up costing him. Those lost seconds meant less energy, less focus, and more pain in the next round.
I was kind of honestly shocked. Kamaru kind of want to fight with him because we all friends and brothers and stuff like that. But Kamaru looking at this, it's a competition. You know, I love you. I'm proud of you. But I just want to compete with you. And listen, at the end of the day, they're grown men. If this is what they choose to do, I'm just there to help and support and just try to make it happen. If this is what they want, if they don't want, it's okay with me too.
Islam's move to welterweight wasn't random. According to his manager, Ali Abdelaziz, that jump to 170 pounds had been in the works for years. But one thing held him back: his loyalty to Kamaru Usman. Islam refused to fight his friend while Usman held the belt, even though it could have fast-tracked his career. That kind of loyalty is rare in this sport, where fighters often chase opportunities no matter who's in their way. Islam's decision showed that for him, respect and brotherhood mean more than a paycheck or a title shot.
Ilia Topuria is going to come out and say that because he wants that fight. Could you imagine if Ilia Topuria was afforded the ability to go up and become a 3-weight division champion? Again, I say it all the time. No one's ever done that. And I don't think that's what's going to happen here just yet. I think Ilia's got to defend. We don't know who it's going to be. Could be Arman Tsarukyan because he's fighting next week in Qatar. It could be Paddy. It could be Justin Gaethje. But he's got to fight one of those. And he's probably got to defend a couple more times as well before he even thinks about going.
Ali also revealed another story. Islam once turned down a fight against Belal Muhammad for the same reason. They trained together, and Islam didn't want to take a chance away from someone he respected. But now that Belal isn't champion anymore, the road is finally clear. Ali believes the timing couldn't be better for Islam's welterweight run. After dismantling Jack Della Maddalena, he's already proven he belongs among the division's best. It's the perfect mix of timing, skill, and integrity. The mark of a true champion who doesn't just fight smart, but lives by principles.
And when you look at welterweight, I mean, what is going to happen there? Because the welterweight division is ridiculous right now. Of course, Michael Morales has a claim to fight for the belt because he's 19-0, he's undefeated and just knocked out Sean Brady. You've got Carlos Pratis that just sparked out former champion Leon Edwards in devastating fashion, did something that no one's ever done to Leon Edwards, so he's got a shot. You've also got Shavkat Rakhmonov that was the #1 contender, but then he got injured. You've got Belal Muhammad going up against Ian Gary. Ian Gary's making a lot of noise saying that he wants to fight for the belt as well. And then, of course, after all that, you've got Kamaru Usman, the Nigerian nightmare. So there is no shortage of opponents. Oh, you've also got Joaquin Buckley.
Ironically, Kamaru Usman, the man Islam avoided fighting out of respect, now says he wants to face him. Even Ali Abdelaziz admitted he was caught off guard by that revelation. But Usman explained it in the simplest way. It's not personal. I love Islam, I respect him, but I want to test myself. That mindset perfectly captures what makes both men great. It's not about grudges or headlines. It's about pushing limits. Two elite fighters, bonded by respect, now possibly on a collision course for pure competition's sake.
Ilia Topuria and Michael Morales be in the same weight class.
Ilia Topuria taking on Islam Makhachev. Is it at 155 or is it at 170?
It's unfair at 170. At no point in UFC history should Ilia Topuria and Michael Morales be in the same weight class. The difference would be too much. With Makhachev, it's not limbs, it's the back. When he's on top, you can see his back. Or maybe Ilia could listen, doubting Ilia has become like a loser's profession, and maybe he'll get in Makhachev's head a little bit as well. JDM was kind of just sort of staying calm in the build-up. You know, someone will ask him a long-winded question and he'll go, yeah, we'll see.
Usman elaborated further, saying, there's no bad blood. We already go at it hard in the gym. Let's just take it to the cage. Then came a rare statement for combat sports. He promised that if he ever seriously hurt Islam in a real fight, he wouldn't throw that final finishing shot. That's how strong their bond is. This level of mutual respect is almost unheard of in MMA. But while fans are fascinated by the idea of Islam versus Usman, another name keeps coming up: Ilia Topuria. Danger. Many fans want that fight, but experts call it risky. Usman himself said Islam has nothing to gain from facing Ilia at 170 pounds. Only a chance to lose more than he wins. Islam Makhachev's story is no longer just about wins or belts. It's about character, loyalty, strategy, and the unseen challenges behind every fight. The whispers of injuries, the friendships tested, and the decisions made outside the cage all show one thing: the fight game is about far more than punches and takedowns. Islam's path forward could reshape his legacy entirely, and with every choice he makes, the double champ continues to prove that greatness isn't only built inside the octagon, it's also defined by what happens long before the fight even begins.